Hi friends, how are you today? It's Peggy Noe from PrettyPaperCards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I'm here today with my little Yorkshire Terrier Ellie. We are going to make a card together. We're going to do a fun fold card today, which is fun. It's a different little thing that you can learn that you can use on any card. And if you're still making Christmas cards, you can make a Christmas card. If you're not, you can make a birthday card, which is what I'm going to show you today. And it's just a great pattern to have. So welcome to my YouTube people. Ellie is wearing her Christmas outfit today. This is her Christmas sweater, and it's pretty cute. It has a little ruffle at the back. I'll show you that. There she is. There she is with her little Christmas sweater on. It's been getting pretty cold at night here. I bet for you guys too. I think everywhere is cold during the winter, maybe except Hawaii. And we have Minda, who sometimes joins us from Hawaii. So let's make sure that we're going here. There we are. Hi, everybody. Trudy, good to see you. Roz with the puppy. Oh my gosh, I saw a picture of her puppy. That puppy is so cute. Linda, hi. Kay, how are you doing from North Carolina? I think it's the time of year where we all wear our robes and slippers, right? Because it's cold at night, and I even have an electric blanket. I know some people don't like that, but I love my electric blanket. I turn it on before I get in bed, and it's so toasty warm. And Ellie likes it too. She lays over it on the spread part, and she really likes it, don't you, baby? So I went yesterday to a fun little tea shop and had tea with a girlfriend, and it just it was so fun. It was a nice wintry kind of thing to have hot tea and just sit around chatting, and it was just really nice. We really enjoyed it. Roz's puppy is wearing a hoodie because it's chilly there. Yes, Kathy, hi, from Illinois. Marcia, hi. Cold in Illinois. Oh, I'm sure Illinois is known for being pretty cold. And yeah, my son lives in Massachusetts, and it's chilly up there. My daughter lives here in San Diego County, and so it's not like Massachusetts. Very, very cold. So I hope you guys have made your Christmas cards, or at least most of them, and gotten some of your shopping done. My husband and I just finished yesterday, I think, and we're still getting a few things that we ordered by mail, but we've got everything ordered. And I think we're done with our Christmas shopping, and it feels really good. Now we can just relax. I hope you guys are too. Yes, cold in Illinois. Yes. So today, as I mentioned, we're going to do a fun fold card. But first, I have been receiving some adorable cards, and I have more to show you of what I've been getting from many of you, many of my downline. And I love to show them to you because they're so pretty. So I'm just going to put Ellie down and let her take a little nap. And I'm going to show you some of the pretty cards that I've been getting. I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera down. Virginia, 50 degrees. Yeah, that's nice and warm for Virginia, isn't it? It is. Oh, thank you, Kay. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera down just for a minute. Let's see. And we might leave it down to show you the different cards. I'll just come over here a little bit. So this is a beautiful one that I received from one of my downline. I don't know if you can tell, but I think what she did is this is the candy cane, sweetest candy canes die that's striped all across, I think. I'm not sure. And it's on top of some of the Fitting Florets paper with the beautiful ovals. Isn't that so pretty? I think that's really a nice one. I really like that one. And then I received this beautiful one from Linda. Thank you, Linda. It's so gorgeous. I love this. I love the papers, the way they're colored, the soft succulent. This card is spectacular. Thank you so much. I save my cards. I've told you guys I have a I have a like a bulletin board that I put them all on, and I clean them. I clean them out about once every 6 months. I have to, but this is beautiful. I love that one. And then this is from, yes, put prize if you want a prize. Go ahead and put prize. This is from another one of my downline who knows I love pink. Look how cute that is. Christmas greetings. Aren't those pretty cards? I get amazing cards and they bring me a lot of joy. Yes, thank you, Linda. Okay, oh, wait, I'm going to just turn you back up because I had something else I wanted to tell you. Let me see if I can get that glare off my glasses. So it's time. You guys know it's almost time. I hope some of you were able to take advantage of the free shipping yesterday. I hope I did myself, and I hope you guys did. Wonderful, like an immediate 10% discount with free shipping. So I hope you were able to get some things. There's still great sales in the clearance rack, last chance products. Be sure you get what you want because January 4th is the last day of the holiday mini, the July to December mini catalog. But starting July 5th is the first day of the new spring mini. I've been talking to you about it, and I wanted to remind you I have a link. If you're on YouTube, it's down below. If you're on Facebook, it's up above for my product shares. I think I always do product shares, and I have this little cute logo that says product shares, and it's time to reserve if you want a product share. Do you guys all know what product shares are? What they are is in a brand new catalog, there are lots of papers. There are, I think it's, let me just double check here, 14 new beautiful designer series papers in the new catalog. And you guys know Stampin' Up! Makes the most beautiful designer series papers. And rather than you having to buy all of them, that would be pretty price prohibitive, right? So I'm offering paper share. One is a paper share, one is a ribbon share. A paper share is where I get all the papers and I cut them up, and you get a quarter of each of the 14 of the new papers. So you can kind of test drive them if you like. And then you know what you like, and then you can buy more of the paper that you particularly love. But you've got a sample of everything to use for the entire span of the catalog, which is about 6 months, 4 to 6 months. So paper shares, my paper share is $50. And then ribbon shares, there aren't very many ribbons this time. There are only 5, but they are gorgeous. And so I'm offering also a ribbon share for $20. And the reason is that it's a little more than you might think is because there is some twine in there where you get 3 rolls of twine in a package, and twine is just way too hard for me to divide. So every ribbon share gets a full package of twine, and then you get I believe it's 10 yards, no, 1/4. Each spool is 10 yards, and you get 1/4 of every spool of ribbon. So it's divided in quarters again, the same. So $50 and $20. And if you want them both, I want it all, which I always do, that is $70. So this time I have a form that you fill out to register. Actually, what you're doing is reserving your share. I can't really bill you until around January 1st. So there are just these rules that say that I can't hold your money and so forth. So I'm asking that you fill out the form, and then I'll know where to send your PayPal invoice. And so go ahead and follow the link that's up above or below to reserve my paper and ribbon shares, product shares, and let me know because they're going to be good. They're going to be really good. Okay. Hi, Tina. Good to see you. And Sharon Cooper, good to see you. Oh, Linda, you got your mini today. Excellent. I mean, I've looked through that spring mini already many times. Beautiful. Okay, now I am going to turn you down, and we are going to make our, whoops, hold on. We're going to make our fun fold card. Now last time, maybe it was Wednesday or maybe it was last Friday, I can't remember, when I was showing you the different cards that I'd received, this was a card that I received from one of my downline. And it's so cute because it has this little pocket up here. This is from my friend Lori, and it has this little triangle, and I just thought it was so cute. And hi Carol, good to see you. And I really wanted to make it and figure it out and show you how to make it. So I made a Christmas one just because it's kind of Christmas time. So here's a little Christmas one, and this is where you write a little piece of paper in the center like that. But I decided, you know, it's so close to Christmas, and most of us have already, you would have to have pretty much mailed your Christmas cards by now or within the next few days. So if you still need Christmas cards, I'm going to give you the pattern. We're going to talk about the pattern while I make it. But I decided to go ahead with a birthday card. And I stamped the little envelope just like I always do. And I wanted to use the florets. The framed floret stamp set and dies are in the new catalog, and they were an early release, so they will continue the stamp set, and I didn't use any dies today. But this beautiful designer series paper is ending and won't be available after January 4th, and I really want you guys to take advantage of that offer because this paper is so pretty. I've told you, and we've used it a lot, but I wanted to keep using it as long as it's available. And so there's the little piece inside where you would write. So let's get started, and I'll show you how to make this. I don't really have a name for it. Maybe I'll come up with a name for it. I don't know. It's kind of I don't know. But anyway, let's get started. So here's the framed floret stamp set and the die set that will be in the mini catalog. You can buy them now, and then they will be available in the mini catalog. And I love this set. I'm going to be using it a lot. But this is the framed and festive stamp set that is only available till January 4th. And this sentiment that I used on the Christmas card is from that set. I love these sentiments. And then also available is the beautiful designer series paper. And I just want to run through it real quick for you so that you can see even again if you've seen it once. I'll look at one side, and then we'll turn it over and look at the other side. These are such beautiful papers. There are 6. You get 2 each of these patterns, these 6 patterns. This is the Christmassy one, but can certainly be used as a winter one. And then here are the backs of all of them. The backs are just nice background papers. Okay, this is, again, only available until, it's called Fitting Florets Designer Series Paper, only available till January 4th. So let's get started on our card, and I'll teach you how to make this. Thank you, Kay. So we're going to start, you start with your card base is 8 inches by 4 1/4. So I've already pre-cut that, 8 by 4 1/4, okay? And then we're going to score at 5 1/2. So let's go ahead and do that. Just like this. And then there is our card base, just like that. Because remember, we're going to put the corner, and then we're going to put a little strip right here. So the first thing I want to do, though, is put on the inside. Now I'll just show you a couple of things when I speak about the inside. So here, I thought the inside needed some designer series paper, so that's why I put this in here. The Christmas one I made did not have any paper on the inside, so you can certainly make it that way. The one I received from my friend did not have any designer series paper on the inside, and it looks fine, but I don't know, I just wanted to do it because I love this paper so much. So I'm just going to burnish that score line there. And then I've already pre-cut this piece. And again, all the papers are from the Fitting Florets bunch of papers, set of papers. And they're also beautiful. It's really hard to, it's very hard to just use one side to glue down all that prettiness. And so this piece is 4 by 5 1/4, kind of a standard size that we use. And I think that just gives a really nice inside. And then what we're going to do is I've got a little strip here. I wanted to use this color. This is 1 inch by 4. And we're going to put this right here like that. Okay. So a different, and we could have used this side too. Again, it's so hard to cover those sides. Oh gosh. Okay. So we're just going to put this right there, leaving a little frame of about 1/8 of an inch on 3 sides. And the glue allows me to just move it just a little to get it straight. Now we're going to make that corner, and this is one thing I wanted to teach you. So I have a scrap of the paper I want to use. It was from where I cut before, and it's 3 inches wide. So what you want to do is you want a 3 by 3 inch square is what you're going to start with. This is how I figured it out. I think it is the easiest way. You guys know I'm a little bit math challenged. So if there's an easier way to do it, I usually am trying to choose that way. So I took a 3 by 3 inch square, and then what I'm going to do is just cut it in half on the diagonal. And how I do that is you just get the one point up in that groove and the other point down in the other groove, in the same groove, because that's where the blade is going to go. Okay, I'm going to hold it firmly on the right hand side, put this plastic down, and then run the blade through. And I end up with 2 triangles that have sides that are 3 by 3. Okay? And that's what I need. So now we're going to bring our card back in, and we just want to put our triangle here. Now a little note is that in case the person wants to tuck the little piece here like this, let me show you. In case you want, because you definitely can tuck it up under there like that, in order to be able to do that, we have to use dimensionals for this piece. So let me grab my dimensionals. And what we want to do is we want to put a dimensional here and here so that if they tuck the corner in, this area will be open, and then we'll put a dimensional up at the top. So 3 dimensionals for this. So 1, 2. Roz, you've been using this collection all week. It is so beautiful and versatile. Yes, you can just use it for so many things. I'm nuts about it. I really am. Okay, so now the little bit tricky thing is to get this placed just right so it's straight on there. And so what I've been doing is just kind of holding it up into that corner. Trying to get it right up in there. Let's see. I think that should do it. Yep, that's just right. And now we have, you can see there's that little area in there that's open that they could tuck the corner, or we could if we wanted to. And when you get it placed correctly, the corner here should pretty much come right to this point. Okay, there's basically our card base. We've got that all figured out. Now let's get out all my other pieces, parts here. Alrighty. So let's see. What I want to do now is I want to make the square that goes here. And this is an easy to remember design because you just need 3 by 3. So I pre-cut a square 3 by 3 of Evening Evergreen. Everybody loves this color, and it's one of the colors in our designer series paper. I don't think I told you I'm using Balmy Blue, which is also one of the colors in this designer series paper. And then I've got I got another piece that matches the inside. So we're going to just layer this right on top like this. And put our multi-purpose glue. And we're just going to layer that in there. Okay, and then I'm going to try to make sure it's even. Okay. And you can see how this is going to look really good there. In fact, we can go ahead and put it on now. One little trick, so you are going to want to have it an equal distance from on the top and the bottom. And what I found is you want it to come in 1 1/4 from the left, 1 1/4 from the right. And if you just put a little, if you leave a little space in there, kind of about 1/8 of an inch, it'll come out just perfect. The trick is you only want to adhere it here. Now you don't want to use the dimensional because then you would raise it up too high and it wouldn't be able to tuck under the little triangle, right? And we do want it to tuck under the triangle. We want it to be able to tuck under there, so we have to lay it flat. So here we go, and we just lay it down like that. And you notice I put the glue on the flap on the left rather than on the square, because then I could be sure that the glue was where I wanted it. I didn't want any glue to come out. I don't want any glue back in there. I want all my glue right there. And do you see what I mean? I'm not going to do it now because this is still adhering, but we can easily tuck that corner up under that, the corner of this under this corner if we want to. Alrighty. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to decorate this in a minute, but let's be sure, let's get our inside in. And this is our little inside piece of, this is 2 3/4, and I'm sorry, this is 2 3/4. So the square is 3 by 3. The centerpiece is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Aren't they beautiful together, Roz? I so agree. I love the blue. I don't usually use blue, but blue isn't one of my first choices, but I like balmy blue. Subtles, anything in the subtles family I probably love. Okay, now as long as you put this equal distance top and bottom and over to the left from this corner, it generally will fall behind this square, and it does. See what I mean? I just put it pretty far to the left, not all the way, equal distance top and bottom, and not past the corner in the top right. And that's where we're going to write our sentiment. Okay, now we're just ready for our sentiment and a little decoration. So I have just a scrap of basic white here, and I'm going to use the birthday sentiment from the framed Florets stamp set. I really like this birthday sentiment, wishes for a beautiful birthday. And I forgot to mention, because this is coming out in the new catalog and it was an early release, the only place you can find it right now is on the Stampin' Up website. So if you go on the Stampin' Up website and do a search for Florets, you will find it. And then after January 4th, starting the 5th, it's in the new catalog, and you won't have, and so you'll have something to see if you have the catalog. If you need a catalog, email me at Peggy at prettypapercards.com, and I'll send you a new catalog. Okay, I'm going to get this nice and inky, and we're going to stamp this beautiful sentiment right about here. Wishes for a beautiful birthday. Ooh, I love that. Just really, really like that sentiment. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to punch it out. I really like this decorative circle punch. I really do. And it fits really nicely in this 3-inch square. So I'm just going to punch this out. The sentiment is just right for this punch. I love punches. I think we all do. Quick and easy, just like that. Okay. And now we can put this on dimensionals because this is not going to tuck under. Let's go ahead and give it a try. And you see what I mean, how it tucks under? But with this on dimensionals, and it's small enough that it doesn't come into conflict with that corner. So let's pull it out. Let's go ahead and get this little guy out of here. Come on out. There we go. I'm just being very gentle. So for this sentiment, I'm shockingly just going to use 1 dimensional. That's really all it needs. And just in the center. You could put a bunch if you really want to, but I think one works just fine. So we'll put that guy on like that. Now you could leave it just that way, but I wanted to add more flowers. Of course, this paper is so beautiful. So I pre-cut this. It's actually from the back of this lighter blue paper, and I just cut this. I couldn't find that the dies fit this particular little flower arrangement that I wanted to use, and I wanted to use it because it has so many of the different pretty colors. Now this little part, that little leaf is going to fit right down under here. We're just going to stick it right under there. Isn't that cute? I just think it adds so much, and I want to pull it out enough so that it comes out as much as it can without coming out way too much. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense, but anyway. And I also discovered all we need to adhere this is one-dimensional. I'm really saving on dimensionals today. Okay, so I'm just going to put one in the upper left corner of the 3-inch square, and then I'm going to tuck this right under there. And the thing I want to make sure of is that these don't come up too high. I don't want these to come up over the top of the card. So there we go. Isn't that cute? Now, this is something else that came with the set. They are the gold adhesive backed swirls, and I love them. But guess what? They sold out fast. I told you guys early on. Oh, Linda, subtles are your favorite too. I told you guys early on that these would sell out, and they did. But I'm going to just tell you a little something. I got a bunch of packs of these, and that's going to be the prize for next week. So if you put the word prize in today on YouTube or on Facebook, this is what you can win next Friday. And next Friday is the 23rd, but I will be on. I am not having, I had all my company at Thanksgiving, so I'm not having any big company, and I'm not traveling. So I will come on the 23rd, and I will give away these beautiful gold swirls. So because I have them, I'm going to use one. I could use a bunch, but I'm trying to be a little sparing. Let's see. Debating a little. I think I'll just put it down in the center, just like that. Isn't that cute? And then let's go ahead and do a little stamp on our envelope in Evening Evergreen, and this is one of the individual blossoms that's in the stamp set that I'm going to stamp here, just like that. Whoops, I didn't get it quite on the left, but that's okay. It still looks pretty. It looks like it's just whooshing right in from the side. I could stamp it inside the card, but you know what? Our little place for writing our own handwriting, our own sentiment, our own, you know, love you or whatever, is so small, I'm not going to stamp it. It's just a small little piece. So here is our card for today with this fun fold, and I'll show you I'll put out the others so you can see all of them. So you can go ahead and make you know, it just shows you that you can use this pattern, this design, for any occasion, Christmas, birthday, anything you want. Congratulations. That's what I like to do. Hi, Denise. Good to see you from Atlanta. I like to show you things that are not just particular to one type of card. This way you can use this for any occasion. So that's the card we made today from the Fitting Florets set. And now I'm going to turn you up, and we are going to award our prize from last week. Now remember, this next week, the prize is going to be a pack for next time. Put the word prize now on YouTube and Facebook, and you will be in the running to win the gold adhesive backed swirls. And I've told you that I pick a name, I assign a number to every name, and then I use the random number generator. And so I did that for the prize that I'm awarding today, which is, and I love all of these things, so I wouldn't have them to give to you. These are the iridescent rhinestone basic jewels. Can you see how cute those are? And there are a couple sizes. 2 or 3 sizes in there, definitely 2. Iridescent rhinestone basic jewels. And I took the names of everybody from last Friday, that was the 9th, and the winner is Kay Phipps. Miss Kay, congratulations. She is such a wonderful regular watcher of my lives. She's been supporting my lives since I feel like I want to say the very first day. Kay is a very faithful viewer, and I really appreciate you, Kay, and thank you. And I'm pretty sure I have your address. It doesn't hurt to confirm by emailing me at Peggy@prettypapercards.com, just so I know that I do have the right address. And congratulations, Kay. I'm really happy for you. And again, thank you all for being such faithful viewers. I really appreciate it. I have a lot of fun doing this. I hope you have fun too. So don't forget about my product shares, paper and ribbon shares. Use the link that I've got posted to complete your form for reserving, and then on January 1st or 2nd, depending how busy I am, I will send a PayPal invoice, and you pay right away, and I have to have all the payments by January 4th, and then I order everything on the 5th. So I'll get it right away, and then you'll have your paper and ribbon shares. So thank you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Make some